So whether you rent or buy a home, I always felt that if you bought a home, you would still kind of pay rent to the government because I have to pay taxes. So even if I paid off the whole entire house and everything's paid for, every month I still have to pay some kind of tax to the government. So I feel like if I don't pay my tax on that, then y'all take my house, right? If I don't pay my rent, then y'all take my apartment. So Governor DeSantis from Florida, I'm with. Let's go. Run the clip.
It's like you buy a home, you buy land, maybe you buy the home outright, but maybe you pay off a mortgage over 30 years. And then, okay, you've paid off the mortgage, you bought the land, you've been taxed many times. It's like, is it your property or not? Just for being on your property, you got to write a check to the government every year. So you're basically paying rent to the government to live on your own property. And our homestead exemption is not strong enough to help these folks because the property gets assessed so high. And that's the thing, if you buy a home for $300,000 and you know there's certain tax, well then what? 10 years later, they say it's worth $700,000. And they say, there's homestead stuff that helps protect you to a certain extent, but you're paying more. And a lot of people can't afford that. So I think that that's a big issue. And I know we're going to be really looking at ways to bring people relief from that because I think it's been really something that's pinching a lot of homeowners, particularly seniors on fixed income. But the reality is people have seen, and this is not the state, we don't control this, we've not allowed any of that stuff to happen. We've been cutting taxes, but people have seen their property tax liability go up over these last years because the property is being assessed higher and higher. And the reality is you don't really know how much your home is worth until someone offers you money and is willing to pull the trigger on a sale. That's how a market works. You can say it's worth this much, but if no one's willing to come and offer you that much, then why should you pay taxes on that amount? And so there's a lot of things that need to be done with that.
So you get the whole idea. You buy a house, you still have to pay taxes. I want this idea to spread throughout the United States, and this way we can finally own our property and no longer have to pay the government taxes on something that we already own. And with that, let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button, follow or subscribe if you haven't already. See you on the next one.